with that. I think that should provide hopefully enough volume across the board. But yes, we are looking at some of my Mac stuff, and primarily try and check out games we got on here, things we could install, and getting a feel for the machine again. This is a machine I've had built for a while. This would be a PowerMac G4. Let's actually go to the about here. So, yep, so this is a kind of souped up PowerMac G4. I think it's a 1999 model typically, if we go into the more info. Yes, it's a PowerMac 3.1 AGP graphics. And yeah, we have a dual CPU card in here going at 1.6 gigahertz per chip with 2 gigs of memory in here. So, you know, definitely some forces in the staples here. Currently we're running a Radeon 9000 as a GPU, and actually, let me turn this down just a little bit more. I think it's probably a little loud. Let's try that. But yeah, so PowerMac G4, dual 1.6 gigahertz, 2 gigs, and we are booting all kinds of different operating systems. So if we go to say System Preferences, Startup Disk, we're going to have a Tiger install, which is what we're on right now, OS X Tiger. We have a Leopard install here, and then we have OS 9.2.2. So we get a little bit of classic Mac and a little bit of modern Mac. Now I am anticipating upgrading this pretty soon. So we're anticipating upgrading this pretty soon. Actually hoping next week a video card comes in, so we can get this up from a Radeon 9000 to a Radeon 9800 Pro and really stretch the legs of the system, so to speak. Before then, however, we need to actually get some stuff installed on here. There was a while back I ended up having to change out the hard drives and all kinds of stuff, and I don't think I have near the things that you can have installed on the system. So let's go ahead and do some of that now. So why not? So we have a number of like freeware games on here and things to install. First of all, there will be some games that are going to be much more taxing to the system than one would really do for this configuration. That'd be usually like I think id Tech 3 games like Quake 4 and Doom 3. Those will be the ones that probably push the system the most. We have a couple other games that should push it a little bit harder too, but I anticipate us being in a situation to where this system just isn't going to do super well overall with some of these games. Thus, when we upgrade, we will be in a better spot. So let's go ahead and install Quake 4 and see where that leaves us first. Going to applications. I don't think I've installed it on here yet. And as you can see, I have installed some games like Hexen 2's on here, Heretic 2's on here. Active Lancer is what I had up. I have an unregistered version of Solus on here, which is like a 4X kind of strategy game. And that's a lot what's on here. It's a lot of lightweight software. But yeah, so we got a couple things we're going to try to throw at the system tonight. We're going to see how it struggle buses a little bit and hopefully get a little bit of a barometer of where we're at with the system now. So come hoping Tuesday next week, we'll upgrade the system real fast, just throw in a new video card, and then see where we're at that point. And hopefully it'll be where OS 9 shouldn't change a whole lot because we're using a different GPU for that, but OS 10 stuff, we should be able to really raise our game and, again, really use the system to its fullest potential, given the CPU, given the RAM that's in here. Make it a first-in-class-esque G4 system. But yeah, tonight's going to be a very casual hangout sort of night here. We'll throw in some Active Lancer again, just to have a little something in the background. I guess while that copies, we can do this. Sure, we got enough forces. Let's see here. So let's go to options and see what our controls are for this. Let's go super wide. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. So options, configure controls. So have arrow keys and ZXCV. Let's do maybe WSAD, just because I'm kind of used to that. Actually, no, let's do it for. These will be, oh gosh, how about, air is going to be space, ground will be, switch can be home, rage can be HO. So I got kind of the top 3 rows of those alt keys there. Spacebar can work as for my air stuff. I think that'll work pretty good. Yeah. And we'll see how volume is for this and such. Let's go to a new game. I guess we'll try medium. And so in this, you get to pick characters. It's like a shmup, but a shmup with extra steps. Armor, good speed. Oh, excuse me. Faster but lower defense. High defense. I'll go middle ground here. Let's see. Exchange collected points for upgrades. I have 0 points, so I cannot upgrade anything right now. So let's just get to it.
The human race finally discovered space travel. And I'm not talking about the pokey trip to the moon kind of space travel. I'm talking about the jumping from one planet to another in the matter of a day kind. Maybe 2 days. We found ourselves meeting new life and new civilizations. We were able to leave Earth and live peacefully among our interplanetary brothers and sisters. Until we ran into the Shariansabash race.
Oh yes, Big 4 is installing in the background.
Whatever.
So basically,
around here we just call them the cherries.
The aim of tonight is
the
going to
ugly
be
ones,
to
the nasty ones. They didn't want anything to do with us or our peaceful neighbors, which is fine with us. We would have left them alone.
Or GPU upgrade
they played dirty.
Next week.
The cherry
Re-explore some of the software that's on
dirt
here.
Bags decided to do a little bit of
And
colonizing of their own.
Where's the system at
And they felt
now,
the need to destroy everything in their paths in the process.
Also, let me know
That's
how the
where I
volume
come
is,
in.
like how
I'm an
game
active
volume is
lancer,
versus how I'm talking
one of the
now.
few, the proud,
Reran
the
audio
bringer
lines a
of
little
whoop
bit.
ass.
The
if you'll
C64
pardon
stuff
the
was way
expression.
too low last time.
Our mission is to give the cherries a little taste of their own medicine.
Trying to find that
Hey,
balance
we tried
here.
peace. Really? It's time for Plan B. Our cruisers have reached the cherries' planet,
So
but
right
we
now
got a
we're looking
little more
at
heat than we expected.
Active Lancer, which is from Freeverse Software. It's like a fancy shmup kind of game. I figured, you know, while we're waiting for things to copy, let's check out some game. Is it? Okay. How are we with that? Is that much better? Though we haven't... We only got some light music right now, so we'll see how the game audio is. Alright, let's see. I did notice with this game that it does not like you holding down the button. It wants you to press the button for a three-fire shot. So, for what it's worth. There's that. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better now. I also know I can switch my shot to spread. Seems better. Okay, that's good. Well, let's keep an eye on it here, if you don't mind. Woo! I figure, we check out a little bit of Active Lancer here, because I think it's a pretty cool shmup. I like the music. It's got a little story to it, and it has that OSX gaming feel to the whole thing. Whoa. I look forward to being able to get upgrades for this. One thing I'm slightly interested in, well, actually it may not matter too much because the games I was really worried about in OS 9 with the upgrade would be things that would be like strictly OpenGL or another renderer. And well, I think, if I recall correctly, I believe part of the Glide plugins that I got for the machine here for OS 9 supply that OpenGL support. That's just kind of in the back of my mind still. Oh yeah, so I can give you the system requirements for this thing a little shortly, but it is a pretty lightweight game for sure. And while it may seem like maneuverability is pretty limited right now for the ships, that's also because it's kind of leaving room for upgrades later on. Ho ho ho. Let's see how far we can get in this though. Well, we have a whole slew of things. I mean, some of it is from Macintosh repository, of course, but we got some other games too that would be coming from like something like discs I have, things to install and such. But it's like Freeverse, Ambrosia has a lot of really cool stuff. There's actually a particular Ambrosia game I need to look up later that was referenced to me at work. It's like a space sim kind of game. It looked really cool. I may have actually looked at it before, but it's been a hot minute, so just haven't looked at it in a while, so it's maybe something to download and install. It's like something Neo, Starship Neo, something like that. I don't 100% recall. Maybe something along those lines. And also, you're not going to be able to see it, but I do have my phone casting to my Chromecast that's above me, so that way I have a chat for a restream going on right above me. Not my shields, oh no. How long does this go? Is there a boss at the end of this? Ah! That's 6 points. Alright. Let's do a board. Yay, sweet. Look at that score I got. Nice. So that's Active Lancer, though. It does deserve its own dedicated playthrough. Yeah, basically. You're not wrong. That kind of shareware experience. Quake 4. Now, I can't remember if this was glitchy on Tiger, but we're going to find out because I don't remember. This also is like, hey, we recommend having a Radeon 9600 at a minimum. And yeah, we're not packing that right now. We still got the Radeon 2000 in here. Ugh. But system requirements for Active Lancer. This would be a Mac OS 8.6, 9.x, or 10.x or higher. A 333 megahertz G3 or better. 53 megs of RAM and 350 megabytes of hard drive space. Let's get some fun demos from Freeverse in this. CD key. Let's see here. One moment, please. We're back. Can't be giving away them CD keys now. Yeah, Voodoo 2, it's baller, shot caller. Oh goodness, streamer, you gonna do okay here? My capture device does not like what Quake 4 is offering right now. Let's see if I can change the screen size to something that is gonna be a little more, you know. Something the machine's gonna like, because it doesn't like this right now. Yeah, capture's cutting out because of the resolution. I think the 640 by 480 at whatever refresh rate that was for Quake 4. Capture was not a big fan of that. Yeah. So we went ahead and changed that to 800 by 600 real fast. Let's see if that does a little better. Raven. Looks alright. Okay. I think we're good. 800 by 600. Let's see if the game runs. That's going to be step 2. We get to try to load and all that. Again, CPU should be fun. Oh, let's look up the Quake 4 requirements here. Since we got Active Lancer, now let's check out Quake 4. OS X 10.3.9 or later. A PowerPC G4, G5 or Intel chipset. CPU speed of 1.67 gigahertz or faster. We're at 1.6 for our CPU, so we do technically meet that. RAM at 512 megs. We got 2 gigs in here. Hard drive space, plenty. Video is the Radeon 9600 or GeForce 6600 or better. This game does recommend running this on the G5, by the way. Video RAM, 64 megs. We do have that technically. And then DVD drive. Are we supposed to be green? I don't think we're supposed to be green. That's for minimum. The recommended is running basically OS X Tiger or later. a G5 or Intel chipset, CPU speed of 2.0 gigahertz, and video RAM of 128 megabytes. So, in a very real way, Quake 4 is the upper limit of this system, to say the least, and it's still going to be a bit rough. That's with our 1.6 dual CPU upgrade, and then soon to be awesome video card with the Radeon 900 Pro. I have no idea what's happening with the shading right now. That's gotta be lighting.
Warning, incoming attack.
All right, you maggots, haul ass or die.
I mean, the game is running.
Go, go,
That
go.
is technically what's happening here.
We're clear.
It's probably the Voodoo 2 just hauling butt, I assume. That's all this is. I mean, probably on low spec, like if we keep it at 800 by 600,
Shit. This is some ride,
we
eh, buddy?
might be okay on the system. with
Who's the
Quake
new
4.
guy?
Matthew Kane, one certified badass.
I'm trying to remember. I got a different GPU for the G5.
Gentlemen, good news in the war against
I just
the
don't
Strahd.
remember
A lone Marine
what
battled
I
through
put in
enemy
here,
lines
'cause
and
the
killed the Strahd's
original-
leader, the
The
Macro.
original
He's also
graphics
disabled the
card
Strahd planetary defense
was
guns,
bad.
so it's a ground pounder's war from here on out.
I feel like I went
HQ's
high
ordered us to
shelf,
assist
top
clearing out a
shelf
landing
that,
zone for a
but I
mobile
can't
command
remember what I
center.
put in there. Yes. Line flavored Strahd. Hey, I mean, like when there's not a lot on the screen, it renders pretty quick. The Radeon 9000, it's not a slouch. What I'm really looking for, though, is that Tron 2.0, I remember struggling on this system. So that's a game I definitely want to have run well on the G4. Quake 4 is sort of like, oh, this runs on PowerPC, let's just get it. But there's definitely other targets I got here. Oh my god. He done got shot. It's the Stroog. The Stroog. Are we getting ready to do our thing? Are they putting us in, coach? So I suspect it's only a fuse that actually went out of the current power supply for the G5. Because it was like while I was out of town, there was a power surge, and the G5 no longer powered on at all. So before, when it was a bad power supply, it would be like almost like an amber sort of light, basically a caution light or something, but it never actually fully powered on. So I replaced the power supply outright, and it worked. Went out of town one day, power surge, come back, zero lights or anything when pressing power buttons or anything. So that just kind of told me, yeah, probably just a fuse. The issue is to get to the power supply to replace the fuse, I have to take out the CPUs again and go through that whole mess, which is work. Which is why I never really did it. And what I did too is I pulled out the old power supply I had, because my plan was, well, I got further with the old power supply than what's currently happening, so I'm assuming the fuse and the old power supply is good. I was going to swap that into the one that I know should be working, but just bad fuse right now, and hopefully bring the G5 back up. But we are in a bad place here. Oh, SpaghettiOs. We'll give it a little more time to see if Quake 4 wakes up, but I think we hit our limit with Quake 4. What did I drop? I dropped my metal thing. We might have to restart. We're gonna restart there. I think Quake 4 brought the system to its knees, and we know where that limit is at. I look forward to a new GPU to rectify that. But sometimes that's just how it goes. I don't. Oh man, my colors are off on the capture too, but whatever. At least it boots back up real fast. Like, I got a bunch of SSDs in here, so it goes fast. So that's Quake 4. Frames per second. Did not pass. I guess that's what we call it. Did not participate. TBD. Up next. Let's see how Tron 2.0 does. Tron 2.0. 2.0. Do I have both discs in here? So I have two cases of Tron 2.0. One has both discs, one does not. This might be the one that does not have both discs. So, one moment. Let me find that real fast. Alright, we're back. This should be the correct one. Yep. Cool. So I technically have two CD keys for Tron 2.0. That's kind of the deal. Because I had to get a second copy to get disc 2. Because I believe disc 2 is the play disc. So that's the one you're going to lose, basically. As it goes. Was Tron 2.0 the game that had I think Tron 2.0 needs a fix to install, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so let's get that real fast. Let's see here, my account. Remember me? Okay. Tron 2.0. Tron 2.0. There you are. Tron 2.0. Not 1.0. Look at that listing, you just buzzed up. There's my installer. Well, let's see what you linked me real fast. Yeah, and like the 9600. In short, that card would not work for the G4, at least if that was the intention. That is mostly because I think there are some BIOS issues with that G5 card on the G4. even if that worked, it would not work in Mac OS 9, and I really need that whatever video card I put into this for. That's okay. I'll need DS store. Can I get anything out of this? Yeah, maybe that's fine. Okay. CD key. Oh man. We're back. Begin install. Yeah, so there's that. And even then, like, there is another option, which is there's a, I think it's like a GeForce 4 that it's better than the Radeon 9000. It really doesn't come close to the Radeon 9800, but it also does 3D rendering and it has 3D acceleration support in OS 9 and OS X. So that would be a small upgrade, if anything. Yeah. So that could be another option too, but really the Radeon 9800 Pro is what should be in this system, just because it provides the best support for the OSs. Great 3D support, just all around. Oh yeah, another thing is a lot of those other video cards too for the G5, they have the the ADC port that Mac uses, and that's significant because a lot of those video cards actually are drawing power from that port from the monitor to power the video card. So you actually have the video card may not power fully in a G4 for that reason too. So there are probably ways of I think there are some flash options. I believe there were some releases somewhere with the FX, and again it's gonna be kind of like it would probably be better performance than the 9000 in here. I would have to double check if the FX cards have OS 9 support. Like for instance, that flash card that I linked you before, it would just produce a blank screen in OS 9. So like that would be just a no-go for me. Would not work. 0 go on that. So it's like there's a reason why the 9800 Pro is the pricing that it is, usually. And that's because it ends up being just the de facto best option. The next thing I'd probably do is attempt to flash a PC Radeon 9800 Pro with a Mac BIOS. And I think I have enough knowledge to know what I would need to do that. Partly it's just making sure you have a card that has the right kind of memory on it. And then if the BIOS chip is going to be big enough for the BIOS you're going to flash. Which there are a couple options. Some people have condensed down the Mac BIOS to fit on PC chips. I could also take my broken card, desolder the BIOS chip, and solder it onto a PC card if flashing really wasn't working. And that should work. So those are kind of a few options there. But overall, if we're doing it right, if we're doing the best path, it's getting the 9800 Pro Mac Edition. There it is. Goes in the box. Like when it comes down to it, that's just it. So that's really the situation with the G4. It can do a lot, but it's just like when you want the best video card, when you're trying to get into a lot of the mid to upper mid 2000s games, that's kind of the barrier hitting, because we'll have some other games here that should run fine on the 9000. Like, that's not really too much of an issue. It's just getting to like Doom 3, Quake 4, obviously, which Quake 4 will probably be too much, even so. Tron 2.0. Those are kind of the big three. I would say Jedi Academy would probably fall in there too, but I think graphically that could be tweaked to run a bit better. Quake 3 engine stuff tends to run pretty decent on this as is. And this is only a viable option because of the hefty G4 CPU we have in here. If it wasn't for that, we'd be under a gigahertz for most stuff, and it would just be like, no, we're not running jack diddly on the G4. You need a G5 to do big boy stuff. So, you know, we're kind of in that special case territory with this system too. But yeah, and so I remember I had a copy of Tron 2.0 on the Mac before, back in college, because it turns out there was a buddy of mine who liked Tron 2.0 as well, and I was trying to find one to work with at the time. This is the G4 I had, but it wasn't upgraded at all or anything, so trying it failed miserably. The end. There's that. Adventure's just like, well, I got the PC one. We can see if we can try to do some networking stuff. We never got around to doing it, of course, but at least it was always like, big fans, Tron 2.0. Good game. Great game. Monolith did a good job on it. So, you know. But then eventually, yeah, I ran into 2 boxes of it just to get the disc I wanted, because like Mac Repo has the second CD, but I was having issues with mounting it and doing things with it, and it's just like, it's just gonna be more convenient to have the physical CD and do that. So I think there may have been something too with where I was trying to run this on. I don't think I tried to run this on the G3. I don't think I attempted that, because yeah, that would be shenanigans. But system requirements for Tron 2.0. So this is pre-OS Tiger for Tron 2.0. We're going with the recommended system settings here, or system requirements. So we're looking at running OS X 10.3.3, 1 gigahertz G4 processor, 512 megs of RAM, 2.5 gigs of hard drive space. The GPU, they're looking for 128 meg Radeon 9700 or the GeForce 4 Ti. So I think it's the GeForce 4 Ti that was like another option I saw for this. And it's a long card. Like, I'll send you a picture later, but it's a, like, that card would go the length of the motherboard tray in the G4. It's big. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there were some flavors of the G5 that use AGP. Well, of course, because there's AGP cards. Yeah, so yeah, having the G5 that uses the PCIe, it opens everything up, and you just have so many more. There are a lot more selection of cards there. Like, the only real downside to the G5 is that you have classic support. Oh yeah, the TI picks. Oh, it's a beautiful card. I love the stupid size of that card. But like, it's just, you can't boot into OS 9 really on the G5, and that super sucks because there's so much stuff on OS 9. Even if you go use, excuse me, one CPU in OS 9, like, you know, that would be then filling all the stuff I'm trying to do on the G4 here. But alas, nope. Can't do it. Won't do it. So that's fine. Fair enough. The G4 fits that bill big time. But yeah, the G5 has, like, the G5 is what's built for all the 3D stuff. Like, even Unity, Blender stuff, games, server stuff, the G5 is where it's at. And I mean, it kind of becomes hard, especially when some of this stuff is like, we also support Intel, and it's like, do I really want to? Then you're sticking with G5 just for the sake of having a power PC system like that. Man, we've talked that kind of topic to death. Anyway, so the requirements here. So after the video card, QuickTime, mouse, keyboard, the minimum requirements, though, would be a 700 megahertz G4 processor and a 32 megabyte Radeon card. It'd either be like the Radeon 7500 or the GeForce 2MX. So, like, there is some wiggle room there for system requirements, but honestly, the 9800 Pro is really what we're going to want here. Tron 2.0 is also a pretty game. It looks good. It plays good. That's how we want to do it. If we got AGP, man, we might as well just use it. Shoot. Oh, man. Excuse me. Yeah, but while this installs, like, you can see we have the Realm of Drago, which is actually the same developer behind Solus. It's like an early Dungeon Delvey sort of game thing, so that's there. Solus is like a 4X strategy game that was published by Freeverse. We have the Curse of Dragor, which I think is the Dungeon Delve game I snapped a picture of to you. World Zine is the Might and Magic game, right? We have... what else? Dave, which is our networking stuff. Cinepack Sampler. I think I was using that probably with the Saturn stuff. Oh yeah, I have Redneck Rampage on here. And 4x4 Evolution is on here as well. 3DO tools. Yeah, so like this was whenever I had switched everything over to the SSDs, there's a lot of installed stuff that just went away for one reason or another. Oh yeah, I'm also hoping with the Radeon that Discord might work a little better. I don't know how much of that is held back by 2D graphics effects stuff, but the 9000 definitely has some hitches in like Leopard and Tiger. It can. So, you know, a better graphics card will just help that. It'll raise all water will raise, the water will raise all ships sort of thing with the graphics card. Let's go to Tron 2.0. Let's see how it runs. Should run better. Should actually run. Oh, I do have Jedi Knight 2 already on here. Okay. Runes of Avalon. I think that is a Bejeweled-esque game. Oh. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I could play Tron 2.0 all day, even with its stealth mission. That is fine. We can do stealth mission. It's a good game. I get the nostalgia butterflies when I hear that intro music. And it's only for Tron 2.0. Like Tron movie, meh, whatever. Tron 2.0. Yes. So as is, like you see, pretty speedy. Pretty responsive. What are we looking at for display? 1024 by 768. Very good. Performance-wise, around about medium settings. Special effects, you can see what's set here. These tend to be pretty good settings for the 9000. Again, we don't really, though... well, I think we hit some hitches during the virus enemy cinematics, if I recall correctly. It may not be as bad here. It may be when I had it cranked up before, but it can't happen. So let's do a new game. Let's do normal. Let's see how it goes. Should run. Let's see how we do with these effects. This is usually what strains the most, I would recall, because there's
Please.
particles.
I've got to get back to my routing. I'm already behind on my deliveries this cycle.
You have privileges I require.
I'm just a simple email script. I
know what you are, and I know what you'll become.
Yeah, I think when it gets hit is when it's usually like the... Yeah, this. Okay, so with these settings, it runs pretty good.
Tell me, what is your function?
I serve Thorn, my master user.
But yeah, when we up the graphics though, that scene in particular, that will strain the system. So that's usually my initial.
Jet, do you think your dad would mind if I had some of his popcorn?
Huh? Oh, sure. Have all you want. Yeah?
I'm a little surprised you turned down the level 6 programming position.
What is this?
Look, Dad, I know you're disappointed.
Damn right I'm disappointed. I pulled a lot of strings to get you that offer.
I'm happy making games. Life is short, Pop. I plan to enjoy it.
You sound like Flynn. Hold on, son.
So is this like a
run a
modded
security
Quadro 4
diagnostic.
that you snagged?
Results.
Or is this like a one that needs to be modded?
Jet, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
As I recall, I do remember seeing some posts about the Quadros being modded. I didn't look too much into it.
Dad?
Because you can hear where
Dad, can you hear me?
Mindset in terms of cards targeting the Radeon, but
Mathria, where's my father?
thanks. Yeah, so I'll just need to see.
What do you mean?
Am I gonna need to mod or not? If I do, that's fine because I think with the NVIDIA cards, the tooling is much friendlier than Radeon.
Mathria,
or with
stop what you're
ATI.
doing.
The thing with ATI,
goggles.
when you're flashing those cards, you're typically doing it in the Mac environment, and there's like some. Okay, so that should be easy enough because I think even the PC tools kind of allow for just here's the Mac ROM, flash it, and should be fairly trivial to do. The ATI ones, it looked like it was recommended to use like the Mac tooling, which to do that you really need like a PCI video card to actually output stuff because you know you're occupying the HEP slot with what you're modding. So you kind of start falling into that stuff, and then usually flashing would go fine, sometimes not, depending on the card you got. Overall, the NVIDIA stuff, while the ceiling might be a little bit smaller in terms of performance for the G4 compatible stuff, to do what I want to do at least, the workflow is just a lot easier to do. Because there's also, there is a better card than Radeon 900 Pro. I think that's the Radeon X800 at a Mac release. So that got you like 256 megs of video memory, and I think higher clock, things like that. Much rarer card, ran a bit hotter, but I think that also gave you at least 2D rendering in OS 9 still. So that's even where I'm like, the 9800 would be good enough for me, and that's already going premium with the system. That's fair. We'll see how the Quadro goes. Return the workstation card into a quality citizen. Hey, like medium settings on this card runs great in the system.
Mathria, what did you do?
So you are a user.
Pretty responsive.
Fascinating.
We're gonna go through basic training, sure.
Well, user, now that you've been digitized,
Tron
you
2.0
can
is so
think of
good.
me as your tour guide to the world inside the computer. There are a few crucial functions you'll have to learn if you hope to survive the system.
We want to survive
I'm
the
sending
system.
you a help file. You can view help files at any time.
It's a help file. Yep.
Time by pressing the number 8 key. Study them closely. They typically contain important information.
I mean, there's not
When
any
a program
latency
has
with
something to say,
this.
a talk icon will appear above his or her head. To initiate the conversation, approach the program and press the action key. Try it.
F.
6 more subdirectories have been compromised. The corruption managed to slip past our scheduled scans. Obviously an inside job.
To continue your training, activate the help programs that display the talk icon.
It runs good. It's a good game. Oh, it's such
Tell
a
me
good
about player movement.
The basic player movements are forward,
Man, if I could do a
backward,
LAN party Tron
strafe
2.0
left,
again.
strafe
Oh.
right,
crouch, and jump.
Multiplayer
The mouse is used
so
to
good.
look around. You
So
can also look around
good.
corners.
Yeah.
Here's a help file with more information. That concludes the basics.
I'm trying to remember what I was doing exactly. So, this system originally had a Rage card in it. So the 9000 that's in here now was an upgrade. Maybe I was doing it with the Rage before. But also, I think I tried maxing out the game. Which does create a little bit of struggle bus with this. Because
Tell me about my status display.
The glowing
The
effects,
status display shows
particles,
your
everything.
objectives and tasks.
Makes Tron 2.0 look
Press
really
the
good.
tab key to see an example. Here's a help file with more information.
Yay, help files, and we'll never look at them again.
Tell me about build points.
As you gain experience in the digital world, build points will be added to your version number.
Tron 2.0,
At every
you're right, is
milestone,
fairly
you can use
flexible
the
with
build points
performance
to
specs
upgrade
and
your
such,
performance
but
ratings.
we want to get all the effects going.
Press
all,
the F1 key to access your performance ratings.
I do want to say that ends up being a bit of cool
And distribute your initial set of build points.
Stuff.
Here's a help file with more information.
I mean, especially like again, something like Active Lancer has two-player co-op over LAN. That would be kind of cool.
Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Oh man, we got IO link. Oh my gosh.
Tell me about IO nodes.
Because there's that.
IO
There's
nodes are
4x4
how programs
Evolution. I
communicate
have that
when not
installed
in the
on here,
vicinity of
which
each other.
is also
IO
cross-platform
nodes,
for
like most
Dreamcast.
objects, require a permission
So you
set
can
to
have some
activate.
Dreamcast
The
multiplayer
segmented
with
ring
the
surrounding the
Mac.
reticle will indicate what permissions are missing.
Really get
To
into
activate
it.
an object such as this IO node, face the object and press the action key. I believe that's it.
Cool.
You do not have the proper permission set to activate this object. This way, user...
Maybe I should have skipped the tutorial. Because I forgot there's this and then the combat tutorial. I was going to not skip the combat tutorial. We're going through that memory lane of learning how to play this.
Activate this help program to learn about archive bins.
Tell me about archive bins.
Tell me.
Archive bins can contain permissions, emails, help
great.
files, and subroutines. Like most objects, they require a permission set to activate. To activate,
And of
face
course,
the
there's
archive
Episode 1
bin
Pod
and
Racer.
press the action
Has a
key.
Mac release.
One useful
That'd be
note: an
terrific.
empty archive bin exhibits no item nodes. That about covers it.
Doesn't land with PC very well, unfortunately, but Mac on Mac, that would
Looks
land.
like you don't have the proper permission set to access this archive
Jeez.
bin either.
Is it?
Wait, I've got it here somewhere. Here you go. Now that you have the proper permission set, activate the archive bin.
Let's try that. We're dialing it in. I mean, if I were responsible, I would have like recorded this and listened back to the audio levels, but no, we ain't doing that. We're just, you know, doing whatever.
Follow me back to the IO node. You now have the correct permission set to receive the message from Mathria.
Hey, can you see there's a little bit of frame drop with like some of these effects here? There's a little bit.
To activate, face the IO node, then press the action key.
Connecting to IO grid. Alan 2, you must obtain your disk before proceeding.
Okay.
What do I need a disk for?
What do I need a disk for?
Node deactivated.
You must sneak through this thing so no one can see you. No.
Handling a disk is tricky. I strongly suggest a quick combat tutorial. Follow me.
Sure.
Mathria has prepared a practice arena for you. The data stream leading to
But yeah, how's the dialogue versus what I'm saying now? Are we kind of at a better spot? Oh, for Pete's sake.
Tell me about energy transfer.
This whole place is broken.
Periodically, binary bits lack energy to operate properly. To transfer energy to a bit, face the bit, then press and hold the action key. When the meter displayed in the HUD fills up,
I'm going to transfer my energy to you. Holding my action key. Go get him, bit. Get him. Get him. Are there other Monolith games that had Mac releases? Like, did Shogo have a release? Best views. That's not true. Tron 2.0.
Pick up your disc, face it, and press the action key.
Oh yeah.
Enter the data stream when finished.
Let me refill my stuff. Excellent. Recall back. Recall back. Recall back. Recall back. Go back. Oh no. Get off. Stop with the corruption stuff. No one likes it. Let's see, that was... Why can't I remember the key? Was it F1? Yes. Defrag. Defrag. Let me check the other side. Just in case there's monsters. Or something I missed, like upgrades. This is all about them upgrade chips. Leave no upgrades behind. Alright. Ah! Dang, get off! Stop. You are gross. Leave. And then we played Tron 2.0 for the rest of the night. Because we like good games. So, lesson 1. We go here and we save. There's a quick save button. I forget what it is. F5. Okay. So we do F5. We know what that is. We use that key all the time. Are you done quick saving? Okay. But you know how this goes. You go do some jumps and you fall. Da, 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 da. Web server corrupted. That's why. You know what? You're not wrong. And we like Mega Man Battle Network. Good game. I'm terrible at it. Good game though. Do not download or upload files to Central Code server. Oh no, my Perforce server has a virus in it. Who committed this virus-infected binary to our Perforce server? Those jerks. Ah, crap.
Something's gone horribly wrong. Rami failed to transmit a data packet to my user.
Not Rami.
Must have been corrupted.
Anything but Rami.
So young. So many cycles left.
Not Rami. Let's see here. Byte socket needs a byte.
The only way out is up through here.
The only way out is up. The only way up is around. Constantly spinning. Spinning towards freedom. Upgrade points.
In the next sector, there is an archive bin that contains a subroutine that will enable you to jump higher. This way, user...
Well, give me it. That guy can jump hires.
Locate the archive bin and retrieve the subroutine stored inside.
Okay, we can do that. Whatever you say. Just don't go clowning me. I want my upgrade points. And okay. I will get to you in a moment, Rami. Rami, you gotta quiet down. Does he shut up at all? Alright, I gotta go to the other side for that. Let's go to the other side. Get ourselves some points. F5. Because now we're jumping.
Greetings, program. My name is Rami. Please bring.
Should it answer as a word? Mathria.
I have an important package to deliver.
We love Mathria. Ooh. And points. Oh. Ooh. I get Hank Hill vibes every time I have to do a jump. That's what's happening. Just get scurred. Anything over here? Gotta keep looking. I'm very glad I found my PS2 to USB adapter for this, because having this keyboard mouse set up, I mean, there's convenience for my Switch, but more so.
Thanks, program.
No problem. But more so, it's the fact that I have a decent keyboard for my Mac. Because, like, without searching out for basically used stuff a lot of the time.
Subroutines augment your program space abilities when loaded into system memory.
I don't.
Call the subroutine.
Gosh. Well,
Follow me to the exit.
no. I'm not done. Truth. I do not understand what this virus stuff is all about. You know, I can jump higher. You take me higher to a place where... Oh, you spit. Okay, you freaking lobbing stuff there? Alright. Yeah, you get... Yeah. That's what I want. So I have to select it and then... That's lame. I have to select it and then confirm with the mouse press, and then I get to select my weapon. What is this all about? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Can I jump on that? Sure can. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. Oh, you... Yeah, you get out of here. He's needing the lunchroom. Got permission there. Good. Is that it there? Sometimes you just gotta jump. All you gotta do is jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Hey you. Who said that? Baby, how you been? You gotta roll with the punches and get to what's real. Aha! See, they hit it for me. Don't you see what I mean? Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. You got slapped. I see you there. Slap. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Now I'll be profiling. I assume it's infected, because of course it's infected. And disinfect. Go ahead and jump.
Thanks, program. I was afraid my subroutines were going to become infected.
But you kind of see as we're playing that, you know, it's not 100% smooth all the time. That runs pretty good for the most part, for sure. Get me up here. Yeah. Now I be styling and profiling. Wouldn't that be just the Minecraft movie? Alright. He ain't gonna be at that awards ceremony. Heck no, that's for losers. Woo! We get Scopade. Oh, this game's so good. So good. So good, good, good.
Kernel system scans indicate partitions 5 through 32 are infected.
Oh no.
All right access privileges and send in more intrusion countermeasure programs. Yes, sir. Have you isolated the source?
Sir.
Not yet, sir. However, we've picked up the signature of an unauthorized program in the sector.
That is not a signed application.
Program to me immediately.
Not a signed application. Unauthorized user.
So what are you exactly? A bit?
I'm a bite.
I'm a bite. But Bria wouldn't send a simple bit to do a bite's job. Let me tell you,
Nah,
mister.
nibble. Quick save. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and quit. Because now, alright, love me some Tron 2.0, but we have other things we're going to be doing here too. So Tron 2.0, we know where it sits, we know where it lays. And it does well. It is loved, it is respected. That's Tron 2.0. We shall return to that. But wait, there's more. Because now we just have to go back, I think. $20.15. Oh, that's the company name, right? Do you have an actual copyright on here? 99. Okay. We're going with Sin Gold. Yay. Remember Sin? Here it is. You know it. Time to install. Oh yeah, I think I did show you this when I got it before because I believe there are pictures in the goodies folder. What sort of goodies? Well, I think this will be part of what's there too. Here, let's look at what the wallpaper or wallpapers are. Oh yes, there are multiple wallpapers. And I'm pretty sure I remember what these are, which are wallpapers that fit the time and the product that is Sin. Yup. Let's see if I can change the view on this to... You let me kind of show this as images? Probably not. So I think you're going to get kind of an idea real quick of what we're looking at here. Let's see, wallpaper number 9. Heart Corpse. Number 2, bang, 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 bang. 3, big ol' ugly creature. Number 4, yeah, those things. There we go. Now we're talking about Sin. Yep. Yep, sure does. Yep, and she's just mad all the time. Yep. It's still not very clear to me what the ultimate motivation was with designing her like that. I mean, obviously there's like trying to create some sort of like sex appeal thing, but like, did it really help sell the game that much more? Like, why? And like, as far as I recall with this too, like, you're not exactly getting character development to like motivate this, oh, we're on opposite sides of the law, but you know, sexual tension sort of thing, which like a lot of the pictures and wallpapers would suggest. Like, it's just forced. It's either it's forced or it's actually more implied. It's like, well, of course there'd be sexual attraction because it's a woman and it's a guy and that's what you do. And it's like the lamest, laziest thing. Yeah, I mean, it's 1999. We've come a long way. Yeah. Boobs and cheekbones. Yep. Oh, that's right. No One Lives Forever 1 and 2 are there. Yep. Oh, Shogo does. All right. They did Combat Arms? I think I have a demo disc for Combat Arms, if I recall correctly. But it's just lame and boring. Let's go ahead and can we arrange by name, please? Just to bring some sanity to this folder. Sin. Oh yeah, it's got the expansion too, that's right. Sin. This would be a game we should be able to max out, no problem. Once we get into it. Ritual Entertainment Presents. Chemistry. This is not Breaking Bad. I kind of feel like a lot of this stuff, this was the true outcome of the war on drugs. There's a lot of these kinds of narratives being in the lexicon, like how many movies and games had narratives of new street drug comes in, it's actually more than what it seems, sort of thing. And I got a not House of the Dead intro, but just characters that feel so not motivated in so many ways, and they're just kind of placed with titles on them, and then you go. and they're just things. It's just things on the screen. I mean, the action, I believe, is pretty good in Sin. Of course I'm Blade. 100% I am Blade. So it's definitely not like, I'll have to do this. Headquarters. I don't want the training. Just trying to see if I have, like, settings. Maybe not. New game. Officer. But it's like things of like bad anime that drives me up a wall, which is, or not necessarily anime, but like Japanese RPG character design, where you see there's like all this stuff put into just aesthetic and clothing and stuff, and it just doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't actually. It's just, you know, stuff they put on top of. We don't know how to make a character, so we just make things that are supposed to infer background or something. It's just
there's an undisclosed number of
bad.
assailants with hostages still inside. They're heavily fortified and deeply entrenched already.
Get the assault chopper ready.
Already done that, boss.
Good work. What's the word from our team in that sector?
That being said, I do enjoy Sin's aesthetics with the feel of the time for sure.
All available HC units. Hostiles are armed and extremely dangerous. Approach with deadly force.
Though I'm wondering, can I change any kind of graphical settings on this?
Hey, Chief. Are we locked and loaded yet?
Yes, sir. Ready to roll.
Roger that. Hey, Blade. Give him hell.
You got it. Okay, Chief. Let's punch it.
We are lacking a number of cool S's in this game. That's what's really missing. Oh no!
Hey, that was a good shot. That's nothing compared with last one. I shot this cop in the head. He never even saw it coming.
Oh man.
Yeah, those rented
Oh, there's also Max Payne. Max Payne would be a good one to try in the system.
Surprise! Not so fast, chump.
Remember, boss, civilians are not Swiss cheese. So keep the non-hospital body count down.
Approaching bank on Victor Alpha 9. Hostile forces firing at 3 o'clock, sir.
Let me at that. It's got to hurt.
That's gotta hurt. Can I actually destroy these?
Nice shooting, sir.
Okay. Probably should have been doing that.
Way to hit the mark there, Blade.
They call me Blade and Blaze.
Blade.
Sir, I'll drop you here and dust off.
Alright. Does that mean I didn't meet the secondary objective? I didn't think I shot anyone.
This is taking far longer than anything we had planned. If you don't start moving faster, I'll get someone who will.
Max
We're
Payne's
moving
so
as fast
good.
as we can, sir.
Well, it's not fast enough.
Game.
Keep moving while I go check our perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Clear the bank out, boss. We need to end this.
Whoa, oh, no. Arrow keys are not what we're doing today. Video controls? Video control? That's not... Video are not controls. Let's be very clear about that. video controls. Wait, wrong. Let's see how that does. That looks better. I'm sorry, I forgot about video controls. Of course, that's something. Character shadows full on. Effects blending, sure. Sure. Yeah, high on. Trilinear, sure. Don't even. Alright, just pump it up. Pump it up. Now let's go to the player controls. I feel like I'm configuring Quake right now. Let's look. Jump's fine. Use is E. The gentleman's key. I said put Sprocket. I could use a gamepad. Okay, now we got a little more detail going on. I wonder if we get an account number on that and do something. Mouse feels a little. I may need to. Hang on. Gosh. The mouse feels like crap. That's what's coming down to. Always run on. Don't invert the mouse. Mouse filter. I don't even know what that is. No, we don't need that. Look spring off. Free look on. Yep. What the heck is a mouse filter? Hey. Chick. Where'd you even come from? Chick. I thought there's some sneaky ways you can get into the bank too, but I don't know.
Already got it.
Oh, really? Had to reload there?
Nope, don't need it.
I got you in the head. Gosh, hang on. I guess this is using Quake 2 engine, isn't it? Right?
Damn, it's Blade. Don't just stand there. Go kill him.
It's Blade.
JC, can you open that thing?
I'm working on it, Blade. Opened it, Blade, and what? Oh, damn, they just locked me out of the system. And someone sure doesn't want me sniffing around in here.
It's a bank heist. Chick chick. Oh, really? So... Damn, security door.
Don't let him get through here.
So I can't just shoot that.
Damn, security door. Already got it.
We've encountered heavy resistance near the front of the bank.
Don't worry. Blade's here. Have no fear. I'm here. Damn.
Alpha team needs backup. We're headed over there now to help them out. Keep going, Blade.
Thanks. I'm Blade. Thanks, Blade. I'm Blade. Hi, I'm Blade. What? But I can't forget my friend. I can't forget my friend Superfly. Oh, so when those things appear in front of me, that's not me taking it?
Already got it.
Well, I thought I was taking that stuff when I was passing over them. Apparently not. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Good, fall damage too.
No, already got it. Already got it.
Oh, already got it. Already got it. Chick. Knock knock. Who's there? I ain't bank telling. I ain't bank telling. Look at this guy. My name's Blade. Blade.
Get out of here.
Oh, thank God.
Get out of here. Get some armor on that. Looks like it's time to blade. Looks like it's time to still blade. Knock knock. Who's there? More blade.
Run to safety.
Thank you.
Already got it.
something something. My name's Blade.
Hey, a quarter.
Every quarter counts.
That's right. That's right, kids. You made me shoot. You made me bleed my own blood. Where'd your friend go? Where'd your puppy go?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, there he is. Kung Fu. I will Kung Fu you more Kung Fu than you could Kung Fu. Knock knock, who's there more Kung Fu?
We need the vault combo. It's in here somewhere. See if you can find it.
Damn. A security door.
Tell me a security door if there's a window I can jump through. Ha.
Already got it.
That one's 6, that 2 is 2. Okay, 6 and 2. Enter account handle. Blade. John Blade. Time to take a picture of that. Alright, who else we got? We got Blade. How about JC? What's her futz's name? Let's get some names here. Yeah. Alexis. Sinclair. Alexis Sinclair. Okay. I think we got what we need. There is. Oh, sorry, exit. So, sure, there's a command prompt. LS. Sure. FC basic. .exe. Oh, okay. Sure. CD data. I guess we can do an edit fcb sec.ini. Copy. Open. Sure. Help. Help. Okay, so type fcb sec.ini. Okay. Type fcb sec 01.password. So, okay, so it prints the, so I see we have like password files here. I got some accounts already found that I should be able to enter into the whatchamacallit, right? So like, let's see, exit. Unless I'm thinking of this wrong. At least that won't be blasting me to hack him back now. Oh, that's the vault door. Oh, okay. Look at that. Well, I think I got that already when I searched for a couple of them. So, like, I did, for instance, let's see here. Maybe this takes me back. Does it? Oh, hang on.
Already got it. Already got it. Get out of here.
Woo, I'm saved.
Oh, it's the other way through the security door, okay. You are not getting out of here right now.
Already got it. Already got it.
So, let's see here. I think this took me to the yeah, so if we do Alexa Sinclair's, for example, that's 010333. Pin should be 6969. Just wire funds. Account number is going to be 010333 0, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. I guess part 2 of this would be, I guess I can try to withdraw it, huh? Right? Zero, 1, 0, 3, 4, 5. 2019. Draw. Oh, darn. Well, I can't withdraw the money right now. There, I took all of her money. I did it. Phones. What was through here? This was this.
Run to safety. Thanks, man. Get out of here.
Oh, thank God.
Get out of here. Shoo, 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 shoo. Yay. We're getting some secondary objectives done. We're doing good. Yeah, so like, as a whole, Sin's a fun game. Right? Remember to where I was supposed to go. Where was I going? Over here. Here we go. That. And this. There should be 6-2.
Wait a second. I'm picking up thermal activity in the abandoned building next door. Follow the tunnel and check it out.
Roger that, JC. I'm going in.
Blade, wait for some backup.
No time to wait. I'm going in.
I gotta deal with a hostile threat. We haven't finished that yet. I was told there's a hostile threat, and and that needs a disabling. Yeah, you just stop where you were. Yeah, go back outside. There's some gear. Try outside real quick. That's really the only other spot I haven't double checked. Right?
Blade, what are you doing wasting your time sightseeing? Get to the bank now!
Maybe I'm sightseeing. Maybe I'm, you know, other stuff. You don't know me. I guess that's all I can find. I think this is like one of the last spots I had. Folks who were trapped or whatever. Thorn. No, it's Horn, like the Valkyrie president. That's who it is. All the bad villains. Well, let's get back to the vault. I'm not seeing any other baddies around here. And now I'm $9 million richer. So, how about that? How about that? Oh, alright. Economy is disabling hostile threat. Okay. Chick. Game. Save. Quit. Quit the game. That's sin. There we go. The wages of sin. The sin of sin. Something, something, something sin. Fun game to play. The shooty action's real fun. Alright, I guess we should check out one more thing here. And I know just the title. To check out. To install. Ain't what it used to be. Huh. What could go wrong? It's my neighborhood. No, it isn't. This is us just checking out OS X stuff. We haven't looked at the OS 9 stuff. That's right. Animal Genius. From Scholastic. I think that's my password. Yep, good. That's right. We got a little bit of book fair kind of stuff going on here. Yes, sir. Just a little bit more. And then we shall learn about, well, 5 addictive games that test your animal smarts as you quest on your quest to populate habitats around the world. Build basic life science skills while discovering fascinating facts about animals. So there you go. Animal Genius. System requirements. iMac G4 800 MHz, OS X 10.2.8, 112 megs of RAM.
Animal Genius. It's time to sign in. Type in your name, then click go.
That's right. I'm Doc.
You can find amazing animals all over the world. In the grasslands and the woodlands. In the treetops of the rainforest and deep beneath the ocean. Even in the freezing cold Arctic. Use your mouse to choose a place to explore and see what amazing animals you can find.
I'm gonna go with the Arctic first.
Arctic. Win 5 animals to fill the Arctic. To win your first animal, click go.
I want to win my first animal.
Polar bear. To win this animal, get 25 points. Choose the game you want to play.
Let's do Creature Collector.
Creature collector. Find animals that have fur. To find an animal, click on it.
You don't have fur. You have fur.
Fantastic! You found them all.
Yes! Yes!
Bonus question. Who doesn't have a tail? Right.
Yes!
You've got 14 points.
I got points. Scratch and see.
Scratch and see the hidden animal. Click and hold the mouse to scratch off the gray area. Which animal do you see?
Tiger.
Tiger. You got
I did it. Help Henry and tired navigate through the Arctic.
Which animal do you see? Peacock, toucan,
Duck.
Nice scratch.
Yes!
Which animal do you see?
Deer. Yes!
Super scratching. You've got 9 points.
I'm glad this game teaches me about scratch-offs. Maze Munch.
Maze Munch. Choose the animal you want to be.
Clownfish.
You are a clownfish. Use the arrow keys to move. Eat all the plankton. Watch out for groupers. Groupers are predators that hunt and eat clownfish. You can hide from groupers in sea anemones.
Okay. iPad doesn't come free pretty soon. Okay. But I didn't have to go to the outside. Level 2, okay. It's gotta be a Go Sub. Oh, no, let's not get... There's a grouper coming, okay? I think this might be a game made for kids. Can't put my finger on why I think that is, but I got the feeling I might be a little too old for this one. Because I'm so dang good at animals. I eat plankton like it's food I eat. What you gonna do about it? You barbaric fish, you predator. I've heard about you predators. I've seen you on TV. Get that. Yeah. Now there's two of them? Well, dang. Yes, minimum requirements for for this game. You don't see me. You don't know where I'm at? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. Yes! How many levels of this maze are there? I'm asking for a friend. Don't be trying to trick me like that. Just gonna camp those? Is that what's going on? Oh, no!
Caught. Want to keep trying?
No.
You've got 13 points.
We got a polar bear.
25 points. Just one more thing to do to win this animal. Answer 10 questions about the polar bear before time runs out.
Okay.
Click on go when you're ready to
All right.
play. Can they fly?
No.
No. Do they have stripes?
No.
No. Are there babies called cubs?
Yes.
Yes. Do they have beaks?
No.
No. Do they lay?
No.
No. Do they have paws?
Yes.
Yes. Do they live in trees?
No.
No. Are they the biggest bears?
Yes.
Yes. Can they swim?
Yes.
Yes. Do they live in the Arctic?
Yes.
Yes. 10 questions right. You won the polar bear.
I won the polar bear.
Find the polar bear you won. Use the arrow buttons. When you find it, click on it.
Uh-oh, you took too long, now it all melted away. Oh, yeah, it's animated, yay! Polar bear lays down like puppies do.
Polar bears are the biggest bears in the world.
Wow.
To win another animal, click go. To explore somewhere else, click on the back button.
You know, the only real downside is that I think we've pretty much explored the games, minus one of them on this. I mean, the maze is a pretty amazing thing.
Choose a place to explore. Are you sure
We're trying to call it quits for now. It was a lot of learning. A lot of learning. We'll do a bonus thing. I think Hexen 2 works on this, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. Full Activision. Raven.
A shadow has fallen across the world of Therion, for evil is upon us. For ages untold, the Serpent Riders were the stuff of legends, dark stories used to quiet unruly children. Who could have suspected that within these stories lay a dark and sinister truth? Years ago, on a world whose name is now forgotten, the Serpent Rider named Disparel descended upon the land. The legends tell of a single elf that gathered a powerful arsenal and assaulted the very stronghold of Disparel. This forgotten hero destroyed...
Yeah, I didn't actually think the polar bear was the largest bear. Not saying that all of a sudden know things about bears, but I was like, I don't know if that's right, but they're probably saying it's right here because one of the bears that talk about at the moment.
Fortunately, 3 brave souls fought their...
And part of it too is when you have a voice going, they're the biggest bear in the world!
Now the darkness has come to Therion.
Don't know if that's the most accurate source.
Ravaging our once peaceful world. In the evening before his arrival, a rain of fire fell from the heavens.
I'm still very questionable though about the whole... One of the mini games is you're doing scratch-offs. Can you guess the animal? Nope, just free ticket.
The populace of Therion fell quickly before the dreaded march of Eidolon's vile gallows. Machinations created for only one purpose: destruction. The attack was skillfully executed, and all 4 continents had fallen by...
Well, again, we're liars.
No one was safe from the merciless onslaught.
No one's safe from this.
Time for our once noble world, and many were forced into hiding to avoid death.
My God.
Now Therion huddles in fear. Eidolon sits gloating and untouched in his dark tower, with Therion in the grip of the dark generals. Famine, pestilence, war, death. They must all be defeated. Who will step forward and bring the reign of Eidolon to an end? Only time will tell.
It's me. I'm gonna do it. What options do I set here? I was in here before because I configured the controls at least. What options do we have? Oh yeah, we just... Did I make a save before? Oh, I had a save. Barbarian, apparently. Yeah, I was playing this at some point. Woo! Moves like a quick engine thing, don't it? You gonna make me go underwater, huh? Yeah? Is that what we're doing now? Okay. Okay. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. like how running like ramps me up. The middle key. There we go. Perfect. I don't have many weapons right now. Good to know. So I just ramp up like... Whoa! Whoa! Hex and 2, you just go whoa! There's the potty. Spiders. I know what games need more of spiders. 230 megahertz G3. See, you can run that. Let's get your OpenGL goodness going on. You set. Oh, what the heck was that? A real spider? About a fourth of an animal genius. Oh, you jerk. Well, give me a moment. We're gonna talk to you a little bit in a second. Oh, jeez. So I already have the Vorpal sword, huh? Need the castle key for that. Cool. What's over here? I forget what that does. I thought it would give me health, but apparently not. I got mana for days. That's cool. Great. Oh, stairs. Now I can go say hi. Wow. There. You're done. Ow. Jerk. Not having range is terrible. The disc of repulsion. Any day now, you'll get me something that's ranged. That'll be good. Drawbridge has been activated. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Ah, dang it. That's how we're gonna die. Just like that. That's how it happens. Jump around a little too much. Oh gosh. I was thinking maybe 10, but I mean, who knows really? It could be infinite levels. You know, what's stopping from having all the levels? Nothing. Nothing is stopping from doing that. What did I... What? Ah, there we go. Made it up. Look at that. Oh, freaking wizards. Yeah. Get out of here. Freaking wizards. Look at that. A few secrets, huh? Hiding some secrets. Look at all these secrets they got. I do need the health, that's a lot of it. But besides that. You almost got me. Almost. Almost doesn't mean yes, though. On that note. That's Hexen 2. We've played Hexen 2 before. We know that. We know how Hexen 2 goes. Oh, Maze Munch. The greatest of games. Don't get eaten by the predator. Oh yeah, you talked about I Spy. Well, look at that. The advertisement's there for I Spy. Boom. So yeah, we can definitely get our I Spy on. Let's see what else Scholastic offers. So yeah, I Spy Mystery CD-ROM. You have the I Spy Funhouse CD-ROM. And that's all they have for this in terms of advertising things from Scholastic. But there you go. So yes, you can have some of your I Spy goodness going on. We didn't try Match-O-Matic, but I got a feeling Match-O-Matic isn't exactly a brain buster. Anywho, okay. So, yeah, did some PowerPC investigations and sort of revisiting it a little bit. We got some stuff on here. We have more to look at later, for sure. And especially when video card comes in, we'll have graphics to really appreciate. And to try to push Doom 3 and Quake 4 to the max, or at least as far as we can take them to be stable, perhaps. Not probably max at all, but more so trying 2.0 to the max. On that note, thank you so much. Have a good night. Get some rest. All that. Bye.